Good morning, all. Saturday already. Didn't the week go quick? I hope you all enjoyed your Christmas break. Ate loads, drunk loads. I guess some of you will be back in work on Monday. I got another week off yet, but I know a few people are had the week off and are going back in on Monday. But they'll be off Wednesday, of course, New Year's Day. Right, our views were half of what they normally are this week, which is to be expected. I mean, come on. What would you rather do? Enjoy holidays and food and drink with your family, or watch this rubbish? Well, some of you did watch this rubbish. And we had 7 coordinates left, which is more than I was expecting because of Christmas week, to be honest. And a bit of a mixture. Let's have a look here. There they are, 7. There's one to the right of the window frame there. Let me draw some lines because I've looked at mine again, and I was going to move mine, but now I'm going to stay in the same area. So not that big a spread from this guy on the left. People seem to be in agreement that he's looking in that sort of area. Biggest spread seems to be from the guy at the front here, the one that's cricking his neck looking backwards. He's got quite a wide spread there. Well, wider than I thought he would be, because I thought they'd all be on the window. Now, here's my problem. My ticket, my first one of the week, my first quick look, if you remember, I did it during the video on Tuesday. There's mine flashing on, it's the top one there. So I've had another quick look this morning before I put the other crosses in to see what I think of that. And I was okay with it, and then I put everybody else's crosses in and looked again and thought everybody else seems to be, or nearly everybody else seems to be going more to the right. So, but when I look at his eyes, he's definitely looking almost vertical there. So I was going to move it further over to where this one on the left is. But then I thought, yeah, the problem with that is, if that's where I think it should be, that's nothing to go by, is it? Because if some of the judges are going to go over to the right over here, it's not going to be that far left. It's going to be further over to the right. So I'm happy with the line from this guy here. I drew another line this morning from the guy at the back here. And where I've gone there, I'm quite happy with his line of sight. If anything, I might come slightly to the left. I know that goes against where everybody else has gone. But see, I'm trying to figure out what are the judges going to do. I mean, all 8 judges, well, I'm assuming it's going to be 8. Some of them might be off away for Christmas, so it might not be 8, it might be 6 or 7 this week. But I think some of them will go to the right of the windowsill. I don't think many will go over to the frame there or off the frame. I think if anything will be there, and there'll be 1 or 2 there. So I may stay in that area where I am, or I may go slightly further to the left. I'll have a little look now after I've finished this morning. I won't be going any further to the right though, because like I said, to me he's looking very very vertical. Right, so average then is 2893,756, which I know is just below the middle cross. So I'll put a nice big white cross in there now. So yeah, that's what I said it was right there, just below that middle cross. It probably does make sense. Like I said, I don't think the majority, I think maybe 1 will go over there, but I think the others will pull it back over here to the left. So, which is why I'm going to stick to the left of the average and possibly higher than the average. So I'm going to be roughly in the area where I am now, where my one is there flashing. So, but I think possibly slightly to the left. See, I can't decide. I'm looking at it now and I can't decide whether I want to go slightly to the left a bit or to stay roughly where I am. I'll study it a bit more throughout the day. Like I said, that's 4893,756. I will have put that up in a corner by now, I'm sure, during the editing phase. Right, let's have a look at Revcomps, because they're not having a draw again on Thursday, but they will be having one on Monday. I haven't yet done one on the Ferrari and probably won't. I may well stick to the ones I've already done. which is I just got one on this Audi. If you remember, I didn't fancy the others. That RSQ8 there was too expensive. I wasn't spending £200 on a ticket, even though it's only 700 tickets. The others didn't appeal to me, and I didn't want this Golf. As much as I love the Golf R, I didn't want it because it had the noisy pop, 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 pop exhaust on it. So I was just going for one for this Audi. I think a couple of you have gone for, how many have they sold so far? Oh, 22% they sold so far of this £1 million. That's a temptation, mind, isn't it? It's 200,000 tickets, but I mean, somebody's got to win it, and there's only one ticket's going to win it. So, you know, it is tempting to have one ticket on there. £1 million. Imagine that, being a millionaire overnight. In fact, I do the Thunderball and the Lotto every week. Cost me £8 a week for all the draws. Don't usually do the Euro Millions, but on Tuesday I've seen the adverts at the Euro Millions. There's also 10 extra millionaire maker draw things. So, you know, if you've entered, you've got 10 chances of becoming a millionaire on that as well. So I thought, well, I won £3 credit for having the Thunderball number come up on a Thunderball. So I spent £2.50 of that on a Euro Millions ticket for Tuesday. Auto draws, some nice cars on the auto draws this week, possibly because there's no draw on Thursday. I did do a couple of tickets on this RS6 Avant. I wasn't going to because it was 60,000 tickets, but I did say I was going to win an Audi for the end of the year. I've only got about 3 days left, so I thought, oh yeah, bugger it, let's have some tickets. 70,000 on this Porsche, so I haven't done any on there yet. This Range Rover, I actually like the look of. I know they're terribly unreliable, but I actually like the look of that, so I did have a couple of tickets on that. I wasn't going to bother with the Volkswagen IDBuzz. Oh, that's popped up too. That wasn't there this morning, yesterday. That Digger's come up. Now, they seem to be doing a Digger regularly. £17,000 cash. They must be selling out then, quite popular. I didn't bother with this BMW at first, but the more I looked at it, the more it appealed to me. No, I thought it was grey, as you know, in colourblind. It says it's metallic blue. It's the 220D. So I looked up the stats on this, on Parker's spec check, put the registration number in. And it's a 2-litre diesel. It was 180 something brake horsepower. 0 to 66.8 seconds from this 2-litre diesel. And BMW claim 68 to the gallon. And I think because it's a 2017, it was 20 quid insurance as well. So that'd be a really cheap to run daily. Something that quick and that cheap to run. Revcomps have cocked up the photos again. They do this quite regularly. I don't know if you guys notice. I don't know if you go through the pictures. Nice looking car, mine. I do like it. Sure, there was another uplift since that. That dashboard there, that's not the BMW dashboard. If you look at the binnacle around there, you'll notice in a later photo that's from a Peugeot. So that's got mixed in with it. It is a nice looking car though, I do like it. So I have bought tickets on this. Probably not the most practical car, but see, leather seats, automatic, flappy paddles. Now there's your BMW dashboard. It's the old style dashboard, it's not the digital dash. But you can clearly see there's a BMW. And that one, leather seats. And then in this shot, we've clearly got a Peugeot badge on the steering wheel. And there's that instrument binnacle we were looking at earlier, and those switches were there. So, don't know what Peugeot that is. I haven't seen them have a Peugeot on here for a while, I don't think. Must be something coming up that they've taken photos of. That'll be BM. The seats were the interesting one. They look to me like Audi seats. I'm not 100% sure, but they look like Audi seats to me. But they're like fabric and leather. So they're not the BMW seats that we should be looking at. The next photo, different seats again. These are fabric seats. I don't even know what car this is out of. So we've now got a third car in this series of photos of the BMW. And we're back to the BM. So yeah, so I had a couple of tickets on that because I like the look of it. I thought it was really cheap to run daily. That is, I quite like the look of that. So plus, I do have tickets on various other things as well. I think it's elite competitions. I've got £1 million house and a Land Rover and some cash with. Or you can take the whole thing as £775,000 cash. Now, I very, very rarely play elite. I've probably only played it once or twice over the years. But I got sucked in. The tickets were only 29 pence each because they're selling, I don't know how many. I'm not sure how many they're selling, millions probably. But I got sucked in that you could buy 100 tickets for 20 quid. And I had some credit on it that they'd given me ages ago that was still on there. So I ended up buying 100 tickets for that for 20 quid. Now I begrudge that because I wouldn't normally spend 20 quid on tickets on something. I mean, a few others as well. Aspire have got some nice ones on New Year's Day. I think they got that 20 grand a month for 12 months. But yeah, I'm spread about this week. I've got quite a few tickets on quite a few cars and cash and things on different sites, which I don't normally do, but it's Christmas time, innit? Got time off, got too much time to spend on the laptop is a problem. Anyway, that's enough for me. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas weekend, and it'll be Tuesday now, the next one, so it'll be New Year's Eve. So I'll see you all on New Year's Eve. Good luck, guys.